Hello again and welcome back. I talked about the Daro 20 in my first review of the Optima Robotron, and I will not dwell on it again. I will only specify that Daro 20 is the transitional model from Optima M16 to Robotron 20, a product of the early 70s immediately after Robotron bought the factory in Erfurt. Robotron 20 is the finished product of this transformation with the new metal cover and with the Optima Robotron brand on the back, unlike Optima M12, M14 and M16, which are branded with the exporting company and not with the brand of the factory. And of course the new keyboard design. It is strange how, but with Robotron 20 it turned out that the standard carriage for A4 format was the last one I got. And the strangest thing was that the first one was the huge carriage for A2 format. This one was not only the last machine of the model that I added to the collection, but for a period of time, due to the metal color, it was sitting on a bottom of a pile with several other machines, and at one point I even forgot about it. In the test, when I bought it, it worked perfectly, but when I brought it home, it started playing with the spaces, but I had already become attached to it and could not just leave it. I unscrewed the 4 nuts on the bottom. Before that, I removed the carriage, separated the body and the chassis, and started investigating what the problem was. In the end, it was fixed when I deactivated the tap mechanism, so now the top row does not work, but it's not a big loss. Not only did it start typing properly, but it also turned out that for some strange reason, to me, it has a lighter keyboard than any of its twin machines. The same as you can see in the video of me typing on it. The fastest keyboard for Optima M14, 16, Daro Optima M16, Robotron 20 with the carriage for A3 format, or the two Robotron 24 with carriages for A4 and A3 format. None of them are as fast as this Robotron 20, and with almost every one of them there is a danger of some unwanted interval. After the repair here, there is no such danger. This one is in full structural order without any missing or broken elements, but it is also difficult to hide the condition of these plastics. Of these plastic linings around the keyboard and the carriage. They're terrible. In fact, this is not an isolated case. I do not know if it is a defect or the material or long-term direct exposure to light, but in any case, and unfortunately, these plastics are not of the highest quality. This annoys me, and if I find a carriage or a whole machine for parts with the necessary plastics in better condition, I will replace this with the greatest pleasure, but excluding this unpleasant detail, it is extremely accurate and precise, and I was real pleasure to. It was a real pleasure to type on it. I did not feel like taking it down to the basement as my space is quite limited, but I will actively consider bringing it back to the room to enjoy it again. The typical character of these machines, so similar but at the same time so different. Some taken out of dusty basements and attics, but with perfectly working mechanisms, others in need for minor repairs, but otherwise typing perfectly, and still others with heavy and difficult keyboards and with difficult to move carriages, but otherwise very well preserved appearance. I have a few of each, but probably words will not be enough to describe the mark of this that these machines have left in Eastern Europe. They are legendary. Next week I continue with my second Optima M14 with the A3 format carriage. Thank you for your attention and see you again soon.